What is happening, Magnacites? Woo! So, just got back from seeing Captain America: Brave New World. Like every Marvel fan, beaten down by Disneyland, that rhymed, don't hate player, hate game, bars, with everything that they've been doing over the past few years. This build is kind of their comeback. Saw the trailers. I've liked the trailers. I don't think there's been a trailer or TV spot that I did not like for this movie. So I went into it with hopes. Hopes that I would hope to be transcended. To deliver. Over-deliver to me. I was just hoping to walk out a happy Marvel fan. And, I gotta say, stick with me, listen to this. So, this movie follows Sam Wilson, of course, after he has picked up the shield of Captain America. And seems as if he's been Captain America for a little bit in this. And, he's got a friend who is the first super soldier, who is his trainer. He's got his own sidekick. He's got his own Falcon. Okay. And you are told in so many ways that he's trying to be Captain America in his own right. He's trying to live up to it. He decided not to take the serum. Okay. But he has an augmented suit he has a suit from Wakanda, which is already augmented. So it's a form of augmentation, which is not the super serum. And they display it in several ways. So when you are watching it, you're like, I can see it making up for the serum in certain ways, but in others not. And you see it put on display in the movie. You're like, okay, I see how he can be Captain America without the serum. However, when he's not suited up, when it's just boots on the ground, when it's just doing investigation and espionage and stuff like that, he could be at a disadvantage. And it does show it at times. I gotta say, his sidekick irritated the hell out of me and Scarlo. He was written very jokey and corny. He did some cool stuff in the movie though, but they might want to tone down his annoyingness in the future. Esposito is always a fantastic villain in everything he plays. He's one of those villains. He's one of those actors that reminds me of Denzel in that he is himself or at least he plays the same guy in every movie for the most part. And he's on display. That particular villain persona that he brings is always, so he was pretty good. He wasn't in the movie that long though. He wasn't in the movie too much. I think we'll probably see him in the future. They bring in a particular woman that is very, very tiny. And she apparently is very familiar with Natasha and her sister, so to speak. And I'm like, what? So everybody that watches me knows I love Black Widow. She's one of my favorites, along with Wanda and a few others. And Natasha has had some really good fights. Particularly, everyone likes the fight from Iron Man 2. I really, really like the one from Civil War in the beginning. This one where she's giving these straight shots to this dude's chest. Whoever her stunt double is looks really strong. Like the coordination, the stunt double, it's a great combo for making her look strong. This girl is so tiny that they have her do some stuff. It's like, okay, stop. It's just like, stop. You know, and she actually has some tasers. But just a couple of moves. One in the beginning, one in the end. You know, not in the end, but, you know, midway through the movie, there's a couple of moves. It's like, stop. You didn't expect us to believe that, make that believable. Like, that wasn't believable. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was a super soldier from one of the moves that she did earlier in the movie. So plus they made her play an a-hole at first, but she ends up being cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's that. The flying sequences were badass. A lot of the fight moves were badass for Sam. Sometimes it felt awkward, but most of the time, I felt it was done pretty well. There were callbacks to Steve, the flip up, you know, of the shield. He does one of Cap's takedowns. He does the signature Falcon double kick, spin, you know, folding the wings. But there's other stuff in here. He's got the kinetic, you know, power capability of, you know, harnessing that and releasing it with the Wakandan technology of his suit. So you're going to see plenty of things there. Plenty of flying. The special effects. I want to say good. I won't even say great. None of it's great. It's all good. There are several scenes where it's like, good Lord, I can tell you're on a green screen. Oh my. Green screen galore right here. You know what I mean? I got to say that the Red Hulk, besides like the flying sequences, like stuff they did flying and explosions and, you know, throwing the shield and stuff, definitely some callbacks to Steve with the shield too. You know what I mean? There's a special appearance from a friend in this too, but the Red Hulk was the crown jewel of this. We really liked watching the fight with him and the Red Hulk, and with everything just being displayed with what the vibranium suit can handle. It's believable enough that he can go toe to toe enough. You'll see when you see the fight, toe to toe enough with the Red Hulk. I mean, hell, Natasha got away from him on the plane, on the, you know, the flying space station, you know, thing, aircraft carrier thing that, you know, SHIELD has. But, I'm trying to think. It didn't feel too short to me. I know people say, oh, he's only in there for 4 minutes, only in there for 5 minutes. I actually set my timer and forgot to check it. So way after it showed him, it was like 20 minutes later. I was like, I don't know how long he was in it. But I didn't feel like that was too short. I didn't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? There is a returning villain in this who makes an appearance. Wait. That's all I'm going to do for you. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do for you guys. A lot of people won't know. I think most hardcore will know what I'm doing. So he returns, and, you know, you might think that, you know, the Red Hulk is the villain. He's not the villain of the film. Esposito and this other guy are the villains mainly. The way the Red Hulk appears, the circumstances under which he appears, he's not the villain. So you'll see. But all in all, I'm gonna give this a 2.75 out of 5. Woo! So if you've been following me for a while, you know that 2.5 is meh. It's like, take it or leave it. 3, though, is an average good time. So it's somewhere between there. It's somewhere between there. It's between meh and a good time. Average good time. You know what I mean? I'm saying, would I buy it? No, I'm not going to buy it. Would I watch it after it's on Disney Plus in their IMAX version? Because I'm sure they'll have an IMAX version on Disney Plus. Yes. I'm not sure. Here's the thing. I'm not sure if I buy Mackie as Cap. However, in this movie, they tried to emulate The Winter Soldier. I definitely saw that. That movie was definitely emulated here. I didn't buy him as Cap until The Winter Soldier. So there was the First Avenger, Captain America, First Avenger, right? I didn't care for that movie. It was just okay. Then I saw him in Avengers. He was still okay to me. It took 3 movies before I was like, yow! Go watch my movie review to Captain America Winter Soldier. I'll tag it here at the end. Watch it. See how I'm talking about that. Could they get Mackie to that? Yes. I don't know if they will, though. So there's still time, but it's better than a lot of other crap I've seen from Marvel. So, coming off the heels of Deadpool and Wolverine, you got all the other garbage they've been putting out. I'm fine with this. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain movies that were mid-tier, kind of like this, that, I don't watch Thor: The Dark World. Like, people hate that. Like, it's okay to me. I didn't think it was bad. It was just okay to me. The second Ant-Man, I don't watch that, really. There's a few movies I just don't watch. I like Black Widow, but I don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah. So that's where I'm at with it. All right. So I think it's safe to say that you guys can go, huh? Was it woke? I mean, I know people have been arguing over whether the fact of just him being Captain America makes it woke. Like, yeah, I know people have been arguing about that, and I've never felt that way. Because it happened in the comics. Just because it happened in the comics, though, doesn't always mean it's a good idea. Correct? There's a lot of things that are comic accurate. Doesn't mean it's a good idea. I've always liked Sam, and I don't have a problem with him at all. So I don't think it was a woke movie. Were there ESG and DEI boxes checked? Yes, there were a few, but I don't think it was a woke movie. Probably others will argue that and say it was, but that's their opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. So, as a Marvel fan, if all of you were asking me, hey, should I go see this? I would say, yeah, check it out. Check it out. If you don't want to pay full price, at least check it out on matinee. I'm saying, I think that there are several things that you will like in this. I do. I don't think you're going to come out, though, yo, pick Marvel back! Yo, this is P. Comey! Yo! No. They've got a few movies to go before I believe that they're back. I still don't trust Disney, Marvel. I do not trust them. So we will see. We got Thunderbolts coming. We have Fantastic Four coming. We'll see. But this is a okay start. You know what I'm saying? It's an okay start. 10 million subscribers. Woo! Oh boy, I cannot wait to watch other review videos.